It is taken from the Greek word kaiono neo. It is to communicate, not just verbally, but also non-verbally. Facial expressions, character. Communication is more than just a verbal speaking, saying something outwardly, audibly. It's more than that. It has to also do with non-verbal signals. People can send signals non-verbally. You know how they used to say in the movies, you know, your mouth is telling me no, but your eyes are telling me yes. Non-verbal signals. And people pick up on those things. And they react to the non-verbal signals. And they move by those things. That way you have to be careful of your body language. What are you saying? What are you inviting? What are you allowing? You have to know exactly what's there. And you have to be aware of what you're saying with nonverbal communication. What am I saying? Not just my verbal communication, my nonverbal communication. What am I saying? First part of communication. To have or give a share in. Now, this sounds like a business term. To have or give a share in. And it is. It's like a business that you have. And this person is your partner. And you give them a share in what you do. That's communication. That's a part of communication. It's a share in. That's why one person cannot be speaking because it's called a monologue. And the other person is not listening at all. There's a share in. You talk, I listen. Then I talk, you listen. We communicate. That's called a dialogue. Two people. But we can't have the dialogue at the same time. That's called an argument. But I have to listen while you talk, and then I talk and you listen. We could come to an understanding in that way. But without that, and we both communicating at the same time, that's not pretty. See, just like Danye, she's communicating while I'm communicating. So you have to be aware of the fact that communication is a share. I give you a share. I willingly bring you in. I bring you in. We can't have communication and you're on one side of the house and I'm on the other side of the house. And I'm yelling, I got a situation with... Really? How great are we going to be? Proximity makes a difference. That's why I set the standard that I was saying to everyone, anybody who comes in has to come in front of Adrian because I wanted to talk to you. I want you to talk to me. And I don't want us to be, and I'm yelling to the rafters back there, hello, 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 you know. And y'all just sitting back there and y'all escaping me. You know, y'all can sit back there in the back and y'all don't have to talk to me. That's why I wanted y'all to talk to me. I want to communicate. This is not a monologue. This is a dialogue. I want you to be able to talk to me, open up, speak to me, share things with me so that we can grow in this thing together. But that's communication. I want you to have a share in this. I want you to have, I guarantee you this is not a dictatorship. It was all in my control. A monopoly. No. This is a sharing. We all have an opportunity to sharing it. That's what communication is. I want to talk about in marriage, about how we share with one another, how we open up, how we talk to each other. How's their resolution made? If there's a disagreement, what do? Do you both disagree? Or does somebody go, I'm quiet, so it doesn't escalate? You don't add fuel to the fire, right? Because I guarantee you, if somebody's angry and the other person starts to throw a little fuel on that fire, oh, it's going to be a fire. It's going to be an out-of-control fire. Somebody's got to get quiet so it doesn't escalate. And at least listen. I don't care if the person is young. You eventually you'll bring them down. You just listen. And you bring them down. And then they come down. And you say, now can I talk? A soft answer turns away wrath. Don't say, now it's my turn to talk. I got something. No, see, that's not a soft answer. A soft answer turns away wrath. But grievous words stir up the spirit. You don't want to do that. You want to have a soft answer. And then you come back and you speak. And if you stay in that tone will come down. You'll bring them to a point where you can talk. Now we can have dialogue. We can find out what happened, what's with the situation, and we can talk through it. Yelling at each other is not going to get it done. Yes, sir.
So in disagreement, would you say it's better for us as men to be quiet first and let her go?
Ooh, I had to go hide behind the board on that one. Whew.
I mean, because a lot of times in disagreements, nobody can decide who really goes first. So I'm just asking, would you say in these instances of disagreement, should man be quiet and let her go first?
I'm not going to say a man-woman thing. Somebody, that's all I can say. Somebody has to be quiet. Whether it's the man, whether it's the woman. Somebody's got to be quiet. Now, my wife and I, we're not going to argue. We disagree. We're not going to argue. Because both of us are going to get quiet. And then when we're ready to talk, then we'll talk. That's how we handle it. We're going to disagree. I'm not going to say anything. She's not going to say anything. Because I'm not ready to talk right now. You're not ready to talk right now. I'm not ready to talk right now. And I know you're not ready to talk right now, so I'm not going to talk. So when you're ready, then we'll talk. So I'm not going to say a word. So we'll go not say anything. And then when she said, okay, can we, all right, now you're ready to talk. All right, let's talk. Somebody's got to do it. Because if not, you're going to have a problem. Whether it's the man or whether it's the woman, somebody's got to learn to be quiet. Because other than that, like I said, you're not going to have communication. You're going to have an argument. Because both of you are going to want to get your point across. And you're not going to hear anything of what the other person is saying. Where you can at least hear what they're saying. Where they're coming from. And even if they're wrong, let them get it out. That's one thing we do in an argument. I got to interject right now. No! Let them get it out. When they get, they could be as wrong as two left shoe. They were thinking something wrong. Let them get it out. It's totally wrong. It's off base. It's wrong. Let them get it out. And when they finish, then with a soft answer, you say, baby, sweetie, here's what this was all about. And then you spell it out. And when they see, oh, I thought, I know, because that's what you said. Yeah, because see, that's what you said. I heard you when you were saying it. And I heard you say that. So but I want to clear it up, that this is what it was all about. It wasn't about this. It was about this. So we don't have to disagree. We okay? Oh, okay. All right. I just was thinking something. It's okay. I know. But this is what it's about. That's how you clear it up.